Alright, so we done the Banana Split movie on trailer. We have Willy's Wonderland cutout. And the last one, the final one, the true one. Five Nights at Freddy's movies. Hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Ho again. Well, will you say it surprisingly because the intro just cut out, so I give it a shot. And today, we going to reaction for the FNAF movies. And the first time. So only you think about this one, let me think of the data straight. Number one rule. Why there are so many FNAF movies rip off other institution reference? Well, they are all animatronics think it's hunting, like its streets is where they need not only bands and try to save lives or save day and kill off all the animatronics and butts to do. And it's like, oh, it looks friendly animatronics? No, they will try to kill you in the killer mode, of course, in the cause of virus to even control every single one of them puppets. It only is thinking about it. This is the first scenes of the sequel, only making it is worse. But only until now, I'm ready to get started for the ranking. Whew, okay, let's just get started and see what if the light man is going to see this movie in the first one, and the man too is going to see dealing on the deal with animatronics, and it was the classic cartoons who wanted to like the style, and the last one's the pink slide here to have fun with the movie. So I glad you were guaranteed with it. So let's just talk about what the FNAF means. Five Nights at Freddy's is an American mania franchise created by Scott Cawthon himself. The first video games with the same name in the title screen. He was before. And the release on August 8, 2014, which means he released the first game of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Well, there's more. You really talk about his start off his career. He started with like a friendly version of a cheaper and sun level call, which means this is a first young beavers just a game. Feels like a scary animatronic animals. It's like in the CGI, I think it looks like a Jesus, but not really. These look like an animal, but it's not like a model look like animatronics to me. But that feels like this is not scary at all. It looks terrifying to me. I'm sorry, cheaper. So I say this one, they keep working on this something of the kind of familiar to me. If they is on the checking the check and cheese, they knew to something on the mascot to make it something make sense or to get the clear the game. So they started based on a ritual named Five Nights, which means it came on the title name was just five. Just Five Nights for this with your Freddy and friends. First off, you play as a security guard named Mike. I can't spell the full name, so I'm okay with it. So, you have one security door, you have against two doors in the road, in the bit on the left side and the right side. Of course, you have to press these two doors. You can see the dark corner, so you get better to use a light system. Yep, you only have to click the light so you can see the animatronics. So if you run out your power, which means you get zero, which means you have nothing to defend yourself. Without hiding, you're in the first place. So you only tell now you get your first animatronics was Bonnie. So you can think about it. Bonnie is just the first slow mode. It just starts with you think you're scared of. Like Scott Cawthon has dreamed about scared by Bunny, think it's a nightmare fear. Which means don't know why they blame Bunny. Looks kinda not scary at all. So until now we plotted some jump scare too. Until now the category game has 8 bits, no time at all. So they continue seeing some these 4 animatronics has been adding in this game. So which means about we have Freddy himself. It's a mascot, he's a leader at all. Next up is Chica, doing bickering in the restaurant, in the kitchen. Of course, she can cook stuff, you know, pizza. Next up is Foxy. Himself is a pirate. He's a popular one of Foxy's favorite fans, which means it looks like only Foxy in the pirate cove, all alone himself doing nothing, which means he cools down for good, which means his function has been caused a twist. Something biting. So what we have been doing, I guess this is just not how to tell stories about the first ritual finest of Freddy's, which is I had kind of like the first game. There was more spin-off in the franchise thinking and this is a sequel of a Finest of Freddy's 2. And it looks so different than the first one, because they never tell us what it is about. We never know what history of Finest of Freddy's. Well, until now, you just continue more and more interesting to get forward to Finest Freddy's lore, which is to get deeper and see that 5 children got murdered. With only until now, this is a crime scene. The first one in the mini game. On FNAF 2, you see this has only one thing as to say. The guy with a purple dress, which means this is Adam. Adam has been getting killed after all. He killed 5 children, which is no reason why they tell us. Well, I don't know why they killed 5 children. I guess he's an eagle at all, just lure those children with a suit of Spring Bunny instead. Well, it kinda turns out that is kinda dark to me. Well, it turns out it seems Adam was trying to kill them all and trying to get the money. So what he's saying is he just won the $5 for the career. Okay, however, so I guess it would make sense with the more stories and more Easter eggs, and we can talk about it later. So let's go ahead and start the movie because I don't even know about this. So let's start the movie and after this coin that we're going. Okay, let's just bring the 4 friends in the world and I was the only one guy here. Why do I keep saying I'm laughing for today? I know you're going to say this and it's not over just yet, there's more. I'll let me explain. This isn't a film of a movie, it looks like a clip of a show in the recording, which means this is the cut in number 2. But only you started the bad cupcakes. That's a good rhyme of a title. So it seems to be the acting up into this manager, more like Adam, is still trying to reopen of a Freddy Fazbear in the first time, which is where it started beginning of a Fazbear Diner. I've never seen those animatronics of Fazbear Diner before, so we're gonna see and find out about the flashback where they came. So we need to know about him or them. So let's continue. Next up we have a chair on the Quiz bus and the Freddy Fazbear actor, I guess he walk on it. So in the Blunt house, he's the producer to make it about to make it a come to life of a Fazbear pizza. Until now, they make it on the model of this one looks like a version of Freddy to move around like a mechanical animatronic to use it as control stick because you can do the controller like instead of Freddy just do something kind of model like a CGI. You can move around like a single one animatronic does move around, but I kind of do see what the Freddy does move around his jaws and crunchy. And next up, he's a dude just doing some working on the suit, which means he's doing some modeled of Freddy with his body chest. And we has arms, just like before last time. I didn't notice they're his feet. Until now, they walk on it too, because we need to walk on the mask, which is the fit of a person inside the costume for now. It is heavy, but it is straight and strong, so you will be made of plastic. Made of plastic? Oh, yes. It's made of fur and plastic. That's awesome. And they okay, so they did work on the big sculpture they made. So I guess like this dude well doing it too. Next up, Jason Blah, Jim has a creature shop, is working on own animatronics, and the turn is all directed. Of course, a film on #FNAF started in the film 2023. Boom! Boom! And now next And the sign looks like a Freddy Fazbear pizza place. Which means this looks like a sign. Yeah, it is a sign of a Freddy Fazbear house store. Where you can see the top of the sign of a store. Like an example, you see the logo looks like a character of that was the one ugly character I've never seen this face. It looks like the gloves doesn't exist in the game. You can tell why they changed the logo. Looks so different. Why they add gloves in this game? Okay, and now next time they try to lift this logo sign to lift it up with his truck, which means they really made this the one in the sign to make it start the movie the actors. It's right the whole title of this wheel. Well, I'm kind of cool with that. They just go left along a big giant sign right there. It looks like in real life you see the west one like, oh, is that wheel? Is this a wheel might come true? Is it going to be an opening? Yeah, let's imagine that when it's going to be an opening west one is 100% complete. And now they did reveal looks like this is an actor on the Fazbear sign. It looks like it's just the same thing, and with a glow effect and his lighting, I kinda enjoy. I just keeping the logo at the same time. I kinda like this new version. But this one is not good because the gloves need to change that too. Because I need to say as for that one, it doesn't have gloves in the game. Because the rest of them doesn't have gloves in this game. Ah. Maybe I think it needs some change it too. Because I hope so that in the future we'll change the sign. Which is this is just like gloves in your hands like waving at you. It's like, hello, I got something for you, and come in. And look at the behind. I like the plastic to add the sign behind just in case it stick into his arms to wave into the sign to see you there. It looks like it's there at you. Until now, those two employees just lift this one up too. You just see the behind of the scenes and open the garage system of like a bandages. And there was a TikTok just revealed everything rolling behind the scenes, which showed looks like an abandoned house. Yep, that's 100% this house. This house looks like it belongs to someone, like a Samuel, a crying child living into a forest. It looks like this is take place of a FNAF 4 canon of a FNAF before Fazbear Diner. We don't let it take place on this crying child. It's right there in the stairs. We got no idea where it take place, but this is where the forest began. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is TikTok seems trying to record this one looks kind of funny to me. It does all require the group with a child. And now that's it. This is Mary Starkton Masterson. This is actually saying, Noah, I hate leaving home. I miss my families too much. But sometimes I get to work in a magic place like a New Orleans. I hear my room is hunting. Bring it on! Thank you, Blind House, for the opposite play for the living. Hashtag FNAF. Here I come. Oh yeah! Way to go, lady. Jared Blocks. Okay, Jared Blocks is a FNAF. Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie begins to film today. And now we're in the camp of the steering bikes. And Thomas Robbins, Eddie, he played as an actor, has posted to the Instagram story ready to start the first day of filming. Following this more updates as they release. Well, go ahead and enjoy hashtag Pancake Freddy. I like there in the star in this truck. Make sure you eat your breakfast. Now we have a lift the sign is finished, which means the whole entire building is complete. Yay! And now this one is started out with this clip. It looks like they take a screenshot of a building look like living onto the rolling mascot, although they are saying the signs of Freddy Fazbear Pizza Place. And now he opened the doors and used to adding this building. Will the clips that just living at this cost? How much cost is this movie in this film? Because it is big at all. Speaking of a place of an inside door, there was ice cream parties, which means there's a reference of an Easter egg. If you find all those Easter eggs, you know what to do. So this is where they start off a Happy Rambo from the FNAF world. FNAF world, yeah. He is a she's going to try to kill Chica. So the only this one is it has a enjoyable menu of a delicious ice cream you have flavors you like. Somehow you can mix it together, the mixing it up yourself or basic you like, and normal scream you like to. Delicious freeze your brains and you get only your drinks you can. Swip yourself with a spoon you like to. Different kinds for kids. It looks like a show up a Springtrap mask. Don't ask me why, but there's some fandom made this one up, so they made this Springtrap mask. Looks kinda cool to me. This isn't looks like a spoilers of a movie, but this is not yet the spoilers yet. Because they were gonna be the ending soon for now. For the, sequel, Looking like the, Freddy just, scared with a kid. So I guess it makes sense it's both of them in the shots. Both together. Until now, they start the shot in the film of a behind the sign of a Fazbear building between a Freddy. How tall is this Freddy's face? He's just going to bite his hands. It's like, I'm going to bite your head soon enough. I kind of like it. I mean, how tall this building of Freddy looks like he's bigger than you. Oh man, those heights is something cool. So I guess it makes sense he's trying to kill you, just going to grab you, which is just swung out and swirling out your bodies. Wow, and I kinda like the actors, they just sit there in the building and just eat some dinners, pal. It's in nighttime. Oh blast! They start the movie for now. The film is begin. Next step, they start with the car. Yeah. They started delivering up a car, driving through right here in the building, right net between of the exits. Which means this is where the start of a night guard begins the night shift in the beginning of the building. Which is to take a screenshot, some people's actors need some lighting too, Just in case, lighting is always lighting. And there was a abandoned place of this radio reply. I had no idea what this are, but this must be the hotel. We don't like it seems to be, but there are a bunch of doors with no paddling, say, a rusting old place. This is an abandoned place where this night guard begins just walking around, okay? Just investigating, And finally, this is the kindergarten. Mike is the main characters, of course. They wasn't one that's just a hero characters after all. I don't know, but we will finally see. So this is where they started just a franchise other adults you try to do. Take a screenshot of the humans only to take the film and focus on the night guard and the rest of its friends too. Because you had to focus on this, humans only trying to get the action, and now they splat his down his soldier shoes between the waterfall, which is this is where the tub of water came from. This is where they started just push off and just drop in the water. It's like, oopsie, whoa, splat down in there. It's like, oh, this is a mistake. Why? It's like, oopsie, this is an accident. So it's just fine to just have fun, funny movies. It's like make a joke comedy. Of course, why not? And that's as a premise, hashtag FNAF fans, you asking and we get rid of me. Hashtag Freddy. Oh, you know what? FNAF movie is coming this Halloween on August 27, 2023. About 205 days away until the party. And that's the big news because why not? He's going to release soon enough and longer. Just making sure it's making a long movie. This is where the screenshot begins at nighttime. They show this one. This is where the building is behind signs. This is where the edge is right between the children and now right next to the animatronics. How big they are. Somehow he's even torn to the building. Oh, how ridiculous. I mean, come on. You know how size, right? The size doesn't matter how the angles they are. It's just fitting at the door. You watch out your tip hats. So, well, somehow there was a damage, right? So Freddy book is here. Oh, so Freddy has painful with that. Animatronics does not have painful. It's just a robot animatronics. Of course it doesn't have souls. Until now, this is a definitely that Freddy is a good guy. You know, if Freddy is a good guy at all, with the kids and children, not adult, which means he doesn't trust strangers. Yeah, if the Freddy doesn't trust strangers, they will kill you at all. They know you are. They know you spying. And they know you what you're doing this time. They know you are a killer. Because it makes sense of the plot of the story where they will find the mystery of a killer who did himself as a child. He got murdered. So it seems to be a Freddy story with the kids to protect the children. That's kind of makes sense. Like the banana splints, the elephant animal seems to be want to protect the children too, which means this is it. He's wanting with them to be good or to be bad, which means they have to stick with it to hear what tells them. I'm able to say that given it for that is so sad stories and begin to just beat up by them with an axe, like bam bam bam. Who knows? Somehow he has made the mistake of a FNAF movie full trailer, which is terrible. And now Scott Covey show up said, I wanted to comment on this before the end of the day. I got an email about this earlier of the day, but I was at an attractive park with my kids, and I had a visit to see what would happen. I tried to ignore it and enjoy my day. But I really disheartened. I know that Bloodhouse and Universal and me too. I have all working very hard to make something it really expected to share. So that drew the first look at the spores has been graduating. And I was really deadline coming home to see what would happen when I was away. Just to my surprise thought, I got home and find that a lot of the YouTube channels refused to do the video. It is a Twitter channel refused to post it too. Countless members refused to watch it, and the members are taking a spare against allowed stories on it. It's really difficult, even not possible, and personally people so far trying to stir sport things than everyone else. But it was really a encounter to see the fan base push together and push back against it. For you, those of you who recently to watch it, I think you are much happening where you have seen the finished product that are edited and processing with a VFX and plot sound. So it's a fan base and all the Twitter account, YouTube account, monitors, and other people who pushing back against this. Thank you. I will start my day on my humanoid -1, but the end of the day is a humanoid plus 100%, which means Scott Covey told you that don't watch this spoiler alert of a trailer if you think this is so much a spoiler, the tale is bad. If you think it's 100% bad, this is not good or better, but you really get it based off of the start of this day of a Scott Cawthon. Trying to take a risk is not a good option for this long full trailer. Try to make a last trailer to the giver see the pitch up into the shoulder and the patronage. Each at a time, just one time. That's it. It will only take us a short bit. Now this one looks like an excellent building. I'm very enjoyed to see what's inside the full building. There was an arcade in this Freddy Fazbear pizza place, which means this is where they started, and there's a people of Earth. This place is a good customer. It really seems there is a chica between the posters. There's a lot of those colors poster on the drawings, and there's a lot of chairs. This is similar of a FNAF 1, which means this is a perfect one. But that's nice, seems the chair looks so different than the other original game. But I'm sure this is so different than the first one. And this is where they change. They change off of the silver, more like Chuck E. Cheese. Well, kind of, it is a big restaurant at all inside the building. It is 100% more like a Chuck E. Cheese. Until now, this is where it starts. Okay, and now the last thing I'm gonna do is reveal looks like a costume. This is where they start to wear the mask fitting your face. And all you can do, we play as Freddy, Bunny and Chica play in the actors to begin with, like real life moving eyes, like a motion, like the eyebrows. He does move around at all too, which is he does move with his mouth and jaws. He can control the facial motions. What do they have to do? This is where they start to the film to make animatronics come to life, to see where did it start to begin, just like from the let's see, the teaser. Till now, let's go to watch the trailer, shall we? Here he is! There's a trailer. I don't want to know, okay? Let's just watch the trailer, shall we?
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys!
Oh, look at that! There he is!
If you're watching this video,
yes,
it means you've been selected as Freddy's
he's the same one from
security guard.
Behind the scenes. Okay, there's okay, they set up the power. Hello? Oh, there's a game, just like before.
We're going to have so much fun together.
Okay, so why not? Have fun with killing! Yeah, keep laughing you want, children. Let's see, woo! Are you in the ball pit? No dear, this is no safe for you. August 27th. She's going to be an actor, which is going to be in the television on this TV. Which means this is where the clear show begins, and she's going to be on the script, where show you tell what is about Freddy Fazbear, piece of place, what is it made of, or what's it for fun, what kind is it she do, until now. There was a fun games you can play, this soccer to play like these classic games, and there's a Foxy plushie on it for the first prize. There was a ball pit in the game? No, wait a minute. It's from the book scenes, like, come on. It's from the book? Like, in the ball pit? How does it exist? I mean, in the game, it doesn't have ball pit. I mean, if it does, this just seems confused. Why there's a ball pit in this game? Just like in the story in the book, where the chapter 1 began, if we started the ball pit, it looks like it seems not okay. Like these jumping spring bunnies show up like nowhere. I had no idea there's a ball pit. Like, think they focus on the ball pit and look okay? I think this looks okay for that. If it looks like a deep or it's just a small ball pit, just like in the game. Okay, he just focused on the Freddy Fazbear Pizza Cinema like that. If you're going to say this is about showtime, if you press this button in this wall, if you press that wall, it will open up a curtain. And here it is! It looks like a Freddy! Yeah! This Chica staring at you! There's Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie. Where's Foxy? Well, it's not over just yet. We'll still continue on Foxy about. We need to learn about where it's going to be in the television for the Foxy backstory. We will see Foxy in the scenes. We'll see to find out a attainment of Pirate's Cove, it looks like. This is where it get crazy. This is where the building is shut down, everything is closed, which means this is where it takes place, is closed down. The building, just like in the first game, had to shut down. This employee no longer exists, which means this is where it takes place in the past, in the future, who knows. But it will begin to be. Well, this is where to start to try to see whether Fazzy game to revive this one again. This is a guy named Mike. If I say this is the main character of Mike, I'm sure this is a Mike script. But it's the security guard, of course, just like in the first game. He is charged to be a get rich money of the newspapers after all, to really get his spending. Will he get the fun to revive? If I look closely at the detail of Freddy, it looks kind of real to me. It looks real. I kind of like the detail where reflect the light. It looks kind of real. It looks realistic. I mean, it has endoskeletons, metal and nail costume. Oh, don't forget the Mr. Bunnies in the corner of behind the scenes. Just over just yet to see your face. more like the tone of power. Looks like this place's opening looks like. This is where this looks like a fine. Anywhere it looks a abandoned place. This is still the glove. Yeah, that's fine for that. I can okay with the gloves. As long as this looks like a Freddy with the gloves, I'm okay with it. This still looks like a mascot to you. If you do like Freddy version of the gloves exactly in the game, I hope so. Here is the security guard. Looks like this is where the diner hallways. There's stairs, and then looks like outside the building. We never see the cows in the outside in the tower. We never know about in the outside building. That's kind of cool because you can only tell there's a hallway. Each hallway, side hallway, closet, and there's a stage. Even who knows he can set up all the cows in the Mario. Hey, there's a closet. Okay, that's cool. And here it is, the same game before, just like in the game. Oh, classic time. What if this FNAF movie became a FNAF video games, like in realistic games? Like this one is kind of realistic. I kind of enjoy this one. I want to see this one revive of a reboot of FNAF. It's going to be a reboot of FNAF, like realistic, like real life. It's like this place looks like a realistic office, but it feels like it's something missing. It looks like not more the CGI. We're thinking if this is a little shading to think this cat will look at the Myers. It will feel like it goes around. Totally thinking this. The bunny. Okay, so the bunnies closed the eyes, which means it's kind of suspicious and it seems to want to open the eye. Oh, here we go. The Death Soul of Death Trap. It shows that this is where the Mike Swift is trying to release that trap because they trap it somewhere nowhere. Had no idea there's a chair sit there. Like really, you can just swip in the chair chain just out of here. Then you're getting killed by this bottomless endoskeleton killer lock suit, which means this is where the Freddy mask began. Just like in the game over screen, it shows the puppet eyes on the top, which is this is not appeared in this game, but this one has red eyes. This makes me confused. Why do all have red eyes? Why is it supposed to be red eyes? Well, they tried to make a reference just like in the game. He tried to think this is a killer, like 100% death trap killer. Built by Alton made this social occasion make a death trap of an emerald skeleton murder. After all, these are murdered deadly machines. For this scene, this show looks like it reflects the light of a Foxy animatronics, which means he's going to after you after all. From this day, good thing I can see for now is see it looks like a realistic Foxy in the shot. Accepted by the Freddy. Yeah, that's actually Freddy. If you don't see it looks like a bunny to you, but no, that's actually Freddy because he has glowing eyes. Which is, he just reflected to see you there. It's like, hello children, it's good to see you. He wants to see you visiting for children entertainment of a stage, the audience. You see you because it's like, oh, you must be the children. It's good to see you. Meet your game. Which is kind of looks like it's like a jigsaw to me. Now she's gonna become an actor, which means she is gonna appear in the appear of a movie. And it seems to show screenshot of a same talker, just the same in the arcade. It shows looks like a building, but this is where they start a laptop thinking they typing something like a location. Oh, hello, Mr. Children. Seems to be these are must be the soulless children, which is each children try to hide for them, named Mike Swift, was trying to find those each children means 5 children. I want to zoom in. Okay, I zoom in and that's on the left side, it looks like bunny. That's actually a bunny. And the second one is... I know you're thinking, he has a brown shirt. I know you're thinking. Come on, it's obvious. Is Freddy at all? So I guess for that a point. There wasn't something in this. Now next up, the third one is Foxy, and there's another girl. And thinking this little girl was a... Why do I keep saying this? It's Chica, of course. And now they wear the white top hat. I can show. Here's a top hat with a different shirt. This must be the Golden Freddy. Yep, that's right. That kid is 100% Golden Freddy. He's will become as a Golden Freddy in the scenes. I want to see fire in the battle scenes. Defeat Atom. As a kid, defeat the Atom with his soul. Whether it turns out it looks like a spoiler of a movie, but I assume this is where the Golden Freddy has a power to use a lutetain himself. Because that's true, because he can lutetain and trying to kill you. Think you are a bubble guy or the stranger killer. So you think you are kid. This is a back row character, guys. This is actually a back row character. And now he's going to die because this one back row character is well killed because this is the first kill by animatronic killer, you know? It turned out he's dead. Yeah, totally 100% he's dead. Here he is. I'm Foxy animatronics. Yeah, so it seems the Foxy animatronic legs seems to be looks realistic. Spirit looks like if this looks realistic in the skeleton's foot of Foxy, I can feel it like it until now. Yeah, only it feels like this is a good way to start to in the ball pit. Yeah, they were starting to chase off the child. The main character's child tried to hide from Foxy. Until the child's hiding in the ball pit is terrible hiding spot. They will see you for now. Like really they will see you for now. Animatronics doesn't fool you at all. You have to find a better hiding spot. Like every animatronic can do, he can see you in the ball pit checking. It's like animatronics is smarter than you think you are. Because this kid is not good hiding at all. Like please, just try to find like a smallest hiding place where animatronics never get you. Like it's sample to get small place. You never get a tight order, or never get to you. And now Foxy got you. Well, congratulations children, you are dead. And soon, I'm not sure he's not dead right now because he's a main child. He's just a child. Of course Foxy never kill you just not now. I mean, I know Foxy want to kill the children now because he's going to bite it now. Like a biting Foxy teeth. But it's just plastic. But I'm sure with the red eyes, it doesn't matter. He's going to kill you soon enough, children. I'm sorry, little children. I guess you're not good hiding at all. Bye, Foxy. Freddy? Hey, it's Freddy! And now it looks like Freddy's staring at you too. You can see stare at it's like, killer! I will kill you, Nightguard! It looks like this Freddy's going to kill you, because that's why Freddy's every action range kill you. He has red eyes, who knows, we don't know why, who's control Freddy, and who's control every animatronic, who's behind this in the first place, who killed every single adult. Mr. Bunny will kill you too. Wow, that was surprised those all games are going to kill you. Bill is surprised, I know that those red eyes are evil. Like, these are 100% evil, just like a banana squinch trying to be joyful and cheerful. And no, it's unfriendly, will kill you all the adults in the same time. More like a banana split movie's ripoff. Oh, so it seems that they're kind of okay with it. I'm okay if this, but not one is 100% white. If this red eye seems similar to this time killer, like a killer mode system, like it seems who's controlling. I hope so. This is gonna be like a range or something. Ooh. But first, I want to see the ending action to kill one by one, to kill Bam, 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 and Bam to kill each 4 animatronics. And then Golden Freddy show up and protect those masks of children murdered that before, just like in the past. And now Golden Freddy used the use the power. Each of them come to life. Somehow they come to life by the ghost. And now after sword blade, he just dropped the weapons. Boom, and now he's going one way. Let's say, run away and go to the secret entrance. Until the entrance entered the secret hideout of Spring Bonnie. After the reaction, Golden Freddy show up and the four children were there for now. And now we're going to reaction you're gonna do. You just have no choice to put on the suit until they wear this Spring Bunny suit. Think this is an actual Spring Bunny. You know that those children think it doesn't hurt you. Until now they laugh at them. You can't stop me for now. And then somehow they got dripped by the spring locks again, and blood anywhere spill all over the. Now you got spring lock and he's dead for now because why not? Until Atlas collapses herself forever, he tumble herself which is like tumble like this and dead after the bodies. Until now the ghosts are set is free of no more. He goes to heaven as if one golden Freddy needs to go to. So, and his self, a golden Freddy, is set his free. Free them where they came. I hope you all enjoyed this film of a FNAF movie. I will go and see this movie soon enough, but this time I'm going to watch the Enderman, so that way I go see it on the Pixar doing. So until now, it seems it looks like a Pixar has been doing this day for the release. Until now, I'm going to move on to the next one because this FNAF movie will become seems not kind of scary at the same time. If you think this one is 100% scary of a horror movie, this is must be gonna be a reach higher than the 80 above 80% potatoes. If it seems to be like 100% of a budget money, it means a lot of money from that movie thinks is a good game. This is a good movie too, so I think this will be successful too. Until now, I had to rest for now. So, good night everyone. Bye bye.